You ready? Hello. Hey. How's it going, guys? Hey, it's Anna. Hey. Yay. I guess that answers the message I sent you, huh? Yeah, you're excited it's Anna too? Okay, thank you. As she came in. Yeah. You missed her too? Yeah. Yeah. He missed her too, Mom. He is a good boy. Yup. Okay, so we will give her a thing. Yeah. The puppy gets a special treat because her birthday was the other day, and Uncle Cooper sent her some money to buy a special treat, and so we got her a special treats. And right, because they got rid of the things that we were getting her, and she is a yeah. She is a power. But she's a power chewer, so we can't get her like just the cheap little things because that's like 5 seconds and they're gone. So we had to find something that was, decent for her to be able to actually, have it last more than a half a second. So she got super cool peanut butter dinosaurs. Yeah. We thought that was appropriate since Cooper has won so many of the dinosaur challenges. When you technically cheated because the druid turned into a dinosaur and then Rhodes said dinosaur and had telepathic bond. Yep. So technically when you cheated, yes. Hi, these are not for you, Mr. McCabe. These are for your sister. Yeah. Oh, you just making sure it's safe? Okay, that's very nice of you. I don't know, but I don't know if you're... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, sister's going to get this one because I can't get it open, but... You're going to lick it? You're going to see if you like it? Do you like peanut butter? It's not for you. It's for your sister. He's just... As they do, yes. No, the dog is the one that's... Payback. Yep. Ah. Nice. It doesn't want to what? How about no? Oh, okay. Hi, yes, you had some treats. Because I'm nice like that. Alright. Let's see. Just want to make sure. Alright. So how's everybody else? Everybody else good? Nice. Nice. Okay. All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure, our adventuring party going to the StrixSeven College for the upcoming third year, returning for their third year of classes and chaos. We have our Haven's heroes. But before we jump into the things of what has happened over the summer and they, as they choose their classes and all of that fun stuff, our weekly schedule here within the DMS Adventurers Tavern, pretty standard. We've got our Mondays, our Dragon of Icespire Peak, where I am joined behind the screen by Cause. You might recognize him as the voice of Squaggles. Then on Fridays, we have our Eberron campaign, our very post-apocalyptic campaign. And then right here, we have our StrixSeven College of Chaos on Saturdays. All right. So with that, we find ourselves within the dorm of the Haven's Heroes. This year 3 dorm with its little bit of changes. Now, our Haven's Heroes, as we meet up again within the dorm, was there anyone that has anything that they would like to go over about their summer vacation? Anything that has happened that we didn't go over last week, that you were planning to do or were doing, or anything like that?
But we are already back.
This is kind of a loosey-goosey time period. If you want to go over stuff that happens during the summer or whatnot, or I can show you around the changes of your dorm.
I think some of it's very well covered already.
Okay. Squaggles, what is it that you would be doing during the summer? Are you going home or are you staying on campus?
Mama said I'm not allowed to go back home until I finish. So I made posters of what my father could possibly look like. I took my picture and added a beard or a mustache, and then chose a couple of different, races and different hairstyles and different colors, and then I hung missing posters all over the campus and the town with a bunch of different pictures.
Can you please give me a performance check to see how well you did on this art?
So many posters.
So many posters. Okay. I mean, there is so many posters, but you have been paying very close attention to Began and her art, and you managed to make some of them be pretty dang convincing posters. I mean, there's a few that look a little strange, but there are, for the most part, a good collection of posters of people that actually look like they could be a real person. So, congratulations on posting posters all over campus.
Bottom, it says tips.
Filters.
Go
ahead.
Did he what?
Did Squaggles just invent filters?
No, he invented that the cops thing where, does it look like this? Does he look like this? Does he look like this? Does he look like this? Yeah. He invented the lineup.
The lineup?
Uh-huh. Yep. That binder of pictures of all of the people. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Anything else you would do, Squaggles?
Well, at the bottom of the poster would just say, any tips, payouts of 1,000 acorns or 50 gold, whitichever you prefer.
Okay.
And that's about it. I guess I spend the entire summer working on art.
Okay.
He needs to have poster with Kitty hanging from branch that says "hanging in there."
Ooh. I feel inspired.
Except he does. I'll give you that. Except that his kitty has a shark costume on. Yep. Okay.
Ooh. But that's it.
All right. Eivor, what about you?
I would probably head back home for family stuff if they need me. Otherwise, I would stay and work on campus. Because, there's always cousins getting married and moving around and traveling, so...
Okay. All right. For a while, you have Zan is missing. He has gone, home to Waterdeep, and actually takes Chance with him, as Chance wants to kind of see where Zan lives and whatnot. And when they come back, you see that Chance has a new outfit, very high class looking outfit. We're talking the nice dress shirt, button down, suspenders, slacks, nice, nice outfit.
Trying to steal my style?
No, but kind of going with it. Yeah. And Chance comes back and says, Felfus, I don't want to, I didn't mean to, but, did you know that Zan's noble and, they're really rich? I had to change my wardrobe a little bit. And all I could think about was, that one time I saw that you had the dress shirt and suspenders, and I don't know, I panicked.
It looks good on you, bud.
Thanks. It was weird. They were super formal. They got dressed just to have dinner. In fancy clothes. It was weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. And you see, as soon as they get back, they have immediately gone to their room and they're back in, their traditional, college hangout clothes and...
Comfy clothes.
Totally back in the whole PJs or comfy clothes. Yep. Sweats and a tank top or whatever. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So yeah, let's see here. So when you guys did get back, you did notice, Began, that your art room actually has a extra door in it. You notice that there is a door on the outside of, or the back of the art room, and you see that everything in the art room seems to be situated based on that door. There's display cases and everything, so you get the idea that the door on the outside, the far end over by the letter M is the entrance to the art room. And as you go through from your room into the art room, you notice that the door to your room from the art room side is a secret door.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And so you take a minute and you kind of wonder, well, wait, what did I miss? Where's this door go to? And you head out it, and you find yourself at the front of your dorm, as there is a pink door that is right in the front of on the hallway as you first enter into your dorm.
Okay.
So what that means is the fact that if anyone is coming in to view the art or art gallery, whatever, they do not have to come into the dorm proper.
Nice.
Thought it meant she could sneak her boyfriends in easier.
I mean, it also means that. I mean, it can be dual purposed. They just have to be classy enough to go through the art room.
Oh, my boyfriend's very classy.
So, Began, you do notice across, now that you're kind of paying a little more attention to, you know, the hallway, you notice there is another door on the opposite side.
Okay.
There is, and it has a picture of a, like a tidal wave on the door.
Oh. Okay.
Do you open it?
Heck yeah.
Okay. You open it and you find your pool and spa set up that you guys requested.
Wait, where is pool?
Down at the very bottom. You see, it's a very, very nice, classy looking setup. You know, stone flooring. The spa is actually further down. It's not on the map, but it's there as well as a full changing room, and there is a bar in there. Not nearly as well stocked as the one within your dorm, of course, but stocked nonetheless. And, you know,
The important question, is there a water slide?
of course there's a water slide.
Yes.
Of course there's a water slide. I couldn't figure out how to do that onto the map, so that's part of the part that you just can't see. You have to use your imagination. But yes, there is...
I just wanted to make sure, because he didn't seem all that enthused about doing it, so...
Yes. Yes, there is a water slide. There's a spa. There's the pool is... it's actually got a section of the pool that's more like a lap pool. But then you've got, you know, there's the slide that goes into a very, you know, fairly deep end pool. It's about 20 feet down. So that it's got lots of space for that slide to go into. And the shallow end, instead of coming up to stairs, actually kind of comes up to like a beach concept where it just slopes up. So you could, you know, potentially just lay there and enjoy the waves of the people that are going into the pool via the slide. But yes, there's changing rooms, there's restrooms. It seems that this is a fully set up situation ready to go for a pool party that you have requested to have at the beginning of this year. Other changes that went on, Squaggles, you will notice that the tank in your room where your pet shark resides has actually grown to be twice the size, so your shark looks a lot smaller in it. It is deeper, mainly, but it is just a little bit wider. But yes, he has a bunch of new interesting things within his tank as well. It being deeper, he actually has a spot where he can go and just kind of chill at the bottom and just hang out. But yeah, he's got a bigger tank. You guys head to the garden, and Telvin, you will notice that there is in fact a section of the garden specifically set aside for herbs and spices and whatnot. And there's even a section, like it's a greenhouse section for that. So you do have the expanded garden as well. Now, everybody give me a perception check, please.
Da-da-da.
Ooh, that's a nice roll. All right. Look at Squaggles with the natural 20. Good job, Began.
Yeah, I'm distracted.
Began, you are distracted because you actually have, in one of the walls of your room been completely cleared of all of your artwork. It is completely blank wall, ready for your next year's artwork. And you will see that rolled up in your room is, apparently they took the art that was on the wall and transferred it to parchment and rolled it up, and you still have it.
Nice.
Yes. All right. Squaggles, I love that you rolled a 29 because it is you that notices the very best addition to this dorm. The very, very best addition. And that is, there is a nacho cheese fountain.
Sky! Sky!
And I will let you decide where you want to put that because I would love for you to draw your nacho cheese fountain. There, Squaggles.
Do we have to refill it, or is it magical?
It is magical. Of course.
It better be near Sky's room, don't you guys think?
I mean, it's up to you if you want it to be in this main room, if you want it to be out with the pool, if you want
Can
it
we
to...
put it on a cart and then we can wheel it around places?
You could. You could.
That sounds a lot better than putting it in Sky's room.
Just don't put it in pool.
That's fair.
Are we allowed to have food in the pool area?
In the area, yes.
Absolutely.
Just no... Yeah.
Just no glass.
We decide who gets to have food in the pool area, if they can be trusted or not.
Yes.
Just don't get the food in the pool.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put it on the cart then.
Alright.
So I guess I'll draw a cart too.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a food truck in our own dorm.
You do you, Squaggles. Yep. Alright. So, with that, okay. Telvin, did you have something that you wanted to do?
I got it when we get back from summer break.
Okay. Alright. Is there anybody else do anything else that you want to talk about prior to getting back and everybody getting back to campus?
I need to roll for
Did
Tess.
we finish our jackets?
Oh, I finished the jackets, yes. When I get back from my mini road trip.
Okay.
Oh, you know.
Out of game. Kate, are you drawing Letterman jackets?
Oh, I could.
Okay.
I forgot that I muted Kate last week when we were in the same room. That's why I haven't been able to hear her.
Oh.
That's fair.
I was like, what? She's not here.
I
Okay.
am here. At least for a little while.
So if you finish the jacket, I'm totally gonna give Rosie mine.
Okay. So what do the jackets look like, Kate? Or Began?
Oh. So they are... What color should they be?
I know that they have your tattoo, your logo, your
I thought
Haven's
on the
Heroes
back,
thing.
The official Haven's Heroes colors was tie-dye.
It is tie-dye.
Yeah, so I think the base of the jacket is tie-dye with the Haven's Heroes logo down the back.
Okay.
But then the arms are going to be that lime green
Okay.
with the arms and the trim. And then each one is going to have the person's name embroidered on the chest, on the
In essence, on the
Left.
pocket.
on the
Yeah.
left breast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the right breast is going to have the Strixer for Kids symbol.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
And Telvin's will be cropped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And Sky's will have tassels.
Okay.
Or
That looks
fringe.
so cool.
Fringe.
Fringe.
Like he flies
Does anybody
around.
else want fringe? Okay, cool. Skies has fringe.
Anybody else have any requests for customization? No? Okay.
Okay,
And
cool.
I just have one more thing.
Okay.
It's going to be exceedingly obvious to everybody that Rosie and I are actually going now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like, it's official now. It's not as obvious like last year when I was just pining over her.
Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. All right. Anything else? Anybody else? So if there's not, we will actually, you guys gather back at the dorms of the Haven's Heroes, officially back on campus, getting ready for your first trimester of your third year here on campus. Yeah. So, Telvin, what would you like to do?
I will go last.
Okay. All right. So
Asking me?
no, it's Telvin. Okay. So as you guys you each get onto campus, it's the couple of days right before school starts. You receive a there's a knock on the door, and you see one of what is now second year students standing there with a stack of envelopes, and they say, "This is for you guys." Is everybody here? Well, I mean, you guys could probably hand them out. And you see, like, they're kind of a little bit nervous, but also very much in awe of you guys. And you see that there is, as you open this envelope, classes haven't even started yet, but you receive a invitation. It is a thick piece of vellum, carefully rolled, sealed, and bearing your name. Nestled next to it is a silver pin shaped like the StrixSeven star, nestled in it, a symbol of the university. Now, as you open it, you see it says, "You are cordially invited to the annual StrixSeven University Magistrators Masquerade, a starlit night. Formal costuming required."
I'm on it.
Now, the masquerade is a very elaborate dress ball, and quite literally the major campus event for third-year students here on campus. Everyone, all of the third years are invited and expected to attend. Now, if you have any any fourth year students that you are in a relationship with, you may invite them. However, first and second years are not permitted. Now, there is a small note in the envelope, or in the scroll, that you see attached, that says, "The dress code requires you to come in formal costume with masks." Now, the costumes can take a variety of forms, but they cannot suggest any college affiliation. Otherwise, style, creativity, and magical flair is encouraged. The pin is a magic item, and it is called a masker charm. Its magic can help you dress for the event. This charm, you can actually let's see. You can actually use disguise self to try on options. Yeah. You can have the spell last for its normal 1 hour duration or up to 6 hours. If you choose the 6 hour duration, the charm becomes non-magical when the spell ends. In either case, the spell ends if the charm is removed from you. So there is that option if you choose not to actually have clothes made for you. Now, the
I don't
charms...
think that's a choice with us. Vegan's gonna make the clothes.
Agreed. The charms can only be used during the masquerade for the 6 hour duration. Students caught using the charm or using its magic outside of the event, or your rooms specifically, trying on stuff, will be withdrawn from any extracurriculars for the rest of the academic year. Now, the other thing is that all third-year students must assist with the event's organizing committee. And you can learn more about the masquerade and the organizing committee tonight at a reception at the Bow's Inn Tavern.
This is a lot of rules for dance.
It is. Everybody give me a history check, please. Okay.
Also, very
Really rolling strong on this one.
I forgot to note is this year of school is free for us. Right?
It is free for you, yes.
Because we got half from Mage Tower and half from the Star Student Challenge, and I bothered them until they made it free.
Yes. Yes, your classes and dorm and everything this year is completely free. yes.
Because we're all.
Because you're awesome. All right.
It's not a history.
Well, I mean, Sora, Squaggles, and Felfiz, you know a little bit about the history of the Masquerade. Sora, you actually know a little bit more than the rest. They pretty much what this amounts to is the founding masters of StrixSeven University sought ways to bring the students together from the different magical colleges in a way to eliminate some of the clashes. And the Magistrate of Lorehold recognized the shared experiences and cultures create more unity than merely attending the same classes. So in light of this, he proposed the first masquerade ball, which would rely on the students from all 5 colleges to prepare every aspect of the event and require them to attend in costume, divesting themselves of any college loyalty. And so the first event being a grand success, and since then the masquerade has been an annual tradition here at StrixSeven. It's a night of magic and mystery that highlights what students can accomplish together and allows them to see one another perhaps in a different light. So, with that, you guys are kind of come together after having received, everyone receiving one of these invites, to know that there is a reception at the Bow's Inn Tavern tonight. And this is all before classes even start. So, what would you like to do? It is, I would say, about midday at this point. Everybody's back. Everybody's kind of just chilling, discussing this masquerade ball thing.
It is noted that when I came back for the first time, slight outfit change is coming through door. Slight.
Okay.
Is coming back is currently not wearing shirt, but has lots of tribal markings painted on scales and flower wreath around neck as he carries bags in and is making popcorn while looking also slightly nervous in pacing back and forth in kitchen.
Okay.
Is much more tribal attire. The paintings, essentially, on scales.
Okay. Anybody else have anything?
I was gonna ask Telvin if he's okay.
Is something need to talk to friends about this? Yes. At some point, maybe.
You see, Chance is kind of around and hears this and says, well, now is as good a time as any. You were the last one to get back. Everybody else is, hanging out. We're discussing the masquerade thing invitation we just got.
I don't know, a couple people are gone. I don't know if now's the best time.
No pressure, whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
But your outfit's cool.
Thank you. Is celebration of life.
Ooh.
This festival at home happened coincidentally at end of break.
Did you make a lot of your food?
I made some, not all. Many in tribe cook.
Whoa.
So it's like a giant potluck?
It kind of is celebration of life of great babushka, Paragon.
So you're like descended from a line of like dragons and chefs. Whoa.
Yes, is descended from the dragon. Is a story, yes. But yes, dragons, yes, gemstone dragons specifically.
Ooh.
Yes, celebration of life. Okay, hold on.
Didn't you guys want to plan a pool party?
You
Was I? Yeah, to plan party, yes, pool party.
Okay. Kate is still here, yeah? No,
She left.
She left. Okay.
I think I might just wait till next week then.
Okay. All right.
Everyone's here.
Okay.
But yes, a pool party.
Okay. Is there any plans that you want to make for said plan for the pool party?
First is going to be food and drinks. And
I've been
yes,
practicing my cooking. It's gotten better, I think. Either that or Rosie just doesn't want to hurt my feelings.
it's party. Why don't we try to cook something party oriented, and we taste, and if good, we serve.
Okay. I'm gonna start focusing and thinking about it.
We need invitations to classmates, the dragon people and the shadow people party at Haven's Heroes pool party at Haven's Heroes.
Oh, I'll go tell him.
Is maybe should go with someone to keep friend squaggles from getting sidetracked.
That's probably true.
Sora will go.
So Vegan can be working on more formal invitations. Now, she saw the other invitations, so she's probably very inspired.
Well, and you do know that you have a reception at Beau's End tonight, where all of the third years are supposed to be. So you could give the invitations there, or at least the verbal invitations there.
Could schedule a party for tomorrow night when no activity, and friend Vegan could do decorations around the pool.
Perfect. Okay.
I will examine cooking.
Okay. All right. So, you go through the process of figuring out a menu plan for tomorrow night's party, which no doubt will involve quite a few nachos. All of the toppings and sides for that, as you have a nacho cheese fountain. And is there anything that anyone would like? Oh, well, actually, you know what? This is, I meant to do this at the top of this. You have the reward for your star student, your treasure hoard to divvy up as well. And that would be, let me look here. The second year Star Student Award for Haven's Heroes is 2,500 copper, 6,000 silver, 2,200 gold, 60 platinum, 8 gems worth 100 gold, 4 art pieces worth 25 gold each, a small gold bracelet, a copper chalice with a silver filigree, a pair of engraved bone dice, and an embroidered silk handkerchief, 2 third-level spell scrolls, a full set of the ointment, a potion of heroism, and mithril armor. And because the spell scrolls and the mithril armor are possibly, could be from different things, I will let you guys decide what kind of armor and which third level spells you would like to have. So with that is your payout, along with the fact that you guys have free room and board and classes for the year. But yes, that is the additional reward that you got when you got the Star Student Award. So, as you were told, this is the this specific hoard set aside for your groups is the largest hoard that there has been in 150 years. So you have received the first and second year awards, and there will be a third year hoard and a fourth year hoard. So yeah.
I will pounce on the pile of coins.
Of course you do.
Can
Lay
I
atop
have
it.
a gold bracelet?
You can have the
How
gold
much
bracelet.
it's worth or whatever?
It is worth 25 gold. Each of those things is worth 25 gold. So, yes. So that is... So with that being said, somebody do math for me. I don't know. I was going to say probably cause is already on it. There you go. Good job. Gold only split 7. Is 489 gold, 2 silver, and 8 copper. Good job. Okay. Okay, so it is under groups. You will see, and I did also do a handout showing what you guys got from your first year. Yeah. All right. I did just realize there's a misspelling. Gold. All right. It's been a day. All right. So that is. Let's see. I'm gonna put it down at the very bottom. Okay. So. All right. That. Okay. Split by 7 is 489 gold, 2 silver, and 8 copper. All right. All right. So that way, they have it for.
They divvy it up like this so that we have to do math.
Yes,
for
totally.
School.
Yes, of course.
It's
Well,
not like they don't have enough time to transfer it all to gold or whatever.
also this way, Telvin can jump into the coin pile.
You'll lay on top of it.
Could also have
It's
a coin pile that's all one denomination, though.
Where's the
Scrooge
fun in
McDuck.
that?
Ask Scrooge McDuck, man.
Is hoard.
It's hoard. They hoard all of the things.
Just real quick, does anybody but me wear armor?
Nope.
Don't
Not
believe
even a
so.
little bit. I don't.
Oh, that makes that easy.
Yeah, well, actually, Zan does, but he will.
Zan is Zan.
He's already got so many things.
He's got pretty good armor. I'm guessing his family didn't let him out without providing for him.
Yeah, it's a caster thing. I don't think a lot of us have armor. And then the
You probably don't
druids
even
can't
have-
wear metal.
Yeah, most of you probably don't even have proficiencies in armor.
Yeah.
Nope.
Us druids can wear medium, but we can't wear metal.
Mm-hmm.
So have fun.
Well, I guess that answers that question, doesn't it?
So it can be. It just says mithril armor. It doesn't specify.
It does not, so I will let you decide which kind of armor you want.
Well, it says it can be any medium or heavy armor,
Mhm.
but not hide, and then it doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's.
So what would you like?
The
I'm
armor of
gonna-
your dreams.
What is the armor of your dreams there, Eivor? You
Well,
want plate?
it would probably be smart to pick plate because if the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dex, stealth checks, or strength requirements, mithril doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna look and give you an answer. in a
Okay.
minute.
All right, Felfiz, you are taking the gold bracelet.
Yeah, if nobody else wants it.
Okay. Anybody need gems or want a copper chalice, a pair of engraved bone dice, and an embroidered silk handkerchief?
I am hoarding gems.
You are hoarding gems. Got it.
I do need some gems as spell components. Like a 50 gold, like ruby.
Is
Stuff
cannot
like
hear
that.
you. Is currently rolling around on pile of coins and treasure.
Okay. If
I think I have ruby dust, not rubies.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a ruby. One spell requires dust, and the other requires a whole gem. I think, unless I'm remembering it wrong, I need to take another look. But it's no rush because it's for utility stuff.
well,
that I
if
don't
you want to
100%
try,
need.
if you want to try to sleight of hand from Telvin, you could probably find a ruby in there. That you'd have to sleight of hand to get it away from Telvin because he is currently hoarding them. Telvin, you actually notice there is a ruby and there is a couple of diamonds in that group of 8 gems.
Zan, do we have diamonds already?
I do.
Sleight of
Yeah.
hand, you said, right?
Sleight of hand.
Can
yes.
I help?
Sure.
Kelvin, look.
Because I'm
Roll
gonna
again.
need it. Yeah. I'd already clicked it when she said,
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Yep. Mhm.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Telvin doesn't respond to your distraction there, Felfiz.
It was a pretty weak distraction.
We'll smack hand with tail.
Okay.
Man, you don't even know what cool spell thing I was gonna do with those. Maybe, one day.
Speaking of, I feel like one of the half casters or partial casters should get the spell scrolls.
Chance should definitely take the engraved bone dice unless bone freaks him out.
No, bone's good.
And some people have hang-ups on bone, which is totally fair.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Zan tells you he picked up some diamonds while he was in Waterdeep, so he's good. All right. So, who wants the spell scrolls? Bless you. Okay. So this is going to
It's
Chance.
really easy for me to copy spells into my book, and it's cheap.
It is. It is. Yeah. So I figure, Telvin is doing this before you guys have a chance to actually count it. So yeah. Because I'm sure you don't want to try to count it while you have this large dragonborn guy rolling around in it.
I just figured by rolling around in it, Telvin could count.
I mean, magic. I mean, maybe. Telvin, are you separating the coins out while you're rolling around in them?
Only by shiny ones.
Okay. So you're sorting out the platinum.
In the gems.
Right. Okay. All right. What about the ointment or the potion of heroism, the chalice or the handkerchief? Anybody?
Nobody wants it. I'll take the ointment because I'm super squishy. Figure Vegan might want the art.
The copper. Well, the art pieces is like the gold bracelet, the copper chalice. Those are the art pieces.
Okay. That was like 4 paintings, and like
No.
at the very least, you would happily deface them.
No, they're. Yeah. No, it's good.
Perhaps party member who is more melee oriented should take potion of heroism.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay. Okay. And, Felfiz, you're taking the ointment? Okay. And we can... I mean, you guys can think about the scrolls and figure that out. All right, so that kind of gives you guys an idea of the things you can always sell, the copper chalice or embroidered silk handkerchief, if you so desire. Yeah. So with that, you guys have your treasure. Is there anything you guys would like to purchase within campus for spell components or fun other things or whatnot before you head to the Bow's End Tavern for the reception tonight?
How much is a tattoo?
A
lot more than what I have, probably.
I don't think so. I mean, guy has already gotten one.
He used the voucher that we
Oh, that's
got.
right. He used the voucher.
I'm just gonna ask Squaggles for a caterpillar cocoon because I figure he probably has one.
Yes.
Oh, there's plenty in the garden. Look. Shimmy's on over, grabs one.
That's the only component I need.
Okay. So magic tattoos, costs depending on the, rarity. Let's see here. A common tattoo would be anywhere from 50 to 100 gold. Uncommon, 100 to 500. Rare, 500 to 5,000. Very rare, 5,000 to 50,000. Legendary, 50,000 plus. So it just depends on which tattoo and the rarity of said tattoo. And there's 11 of them in Tasha's that you can choose from.
What does how many uses of the ointment?
It is a full ointment. So it is. Let's see here. It contains 5 doses because it's a 1d4 plus 1. So we'll say it's a 5 dose. It's a big one.
Cool.
All right. So let's see here. That is. All right. And I will. There you go. That's what it is. It is a really cool looking jar. All right. Okay. So with that, okay, does anybody want to go shopping for stuff? Here's your chance. Otherwise, I will just switch gears and we will go straight to the reception.
Yay! Party.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
think I need anything else at this time.
Okay. So you were told that the reception at the Bows Inn Tavern would happen in the evening tonight, and so you kind of head over towards the Bows Inn Tavern, and as you do, Felfiz, you notice that waiting outside of the Bows Inn Tavern for you is Rosie.
Yay. I go give her a smooch.
Okay. All right. So the crowd of boisterous third-year students fills the Bows Inn Tavern, abuzz with conversations about the masquerade and the dream outfits for the event. Among the crowd of chatting friends and mingling students are decorated tables. One is surrounded by a masquerade student organizers, and the others seem to be covered in outlandish snacks. And so you are free to mingle about at this reception. Yeah. And you see, like, amongst the students, it's not just students here, there is others as well. You see some of the professors here within the thing as well. Let's see here. You see the professor of from Lorehold. You see it's Professor Augusta Tullis. You see she is going to be the teacher of your advanced history arcane history class this year. Let's see here.
I'm gonna be going through tasting the food to get inspiration
For your party, okay.
and I'm also gonna ask Rosie to go to dance with me. We'd already
What
discussed
is
this, but
What is what?
a tire of room?
Everybody is just kind of seems to be pretty chill, just your standard like. They seem to be in the robes of the colors of their schools. So they may not be super formal, but they seem to be in the
kind of the last night before you have to put on uniforms again.
kind of yeah. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, you see some other professors kind of around, just kind of mingling amongst the students here.
Are the dragon posers like glaring at us?
Yes. Well, I mean, are you stepping in the room?
Huh?
Are you going in the room?
Yeah, I said I was going around trying the food.
Okay. So you and Rosie kind of come in, and yeah, you do notice the dragon posers are kind of giving you some pretty heavy glares. Yeah. So you kind of very much see that, yeah. But you see there's professors, there's you see people are just kind of wandering around and just mingling. Well, actually, so as you catch up with some of the students and enjoy these snacks that have been provided, Felfiz, roll me a d6, please. Okay. That's really funny. So you see that one of the other students, choose one of the students other than Rosie. Just choose one of them for me, please.
Quintilius?
Okay. So you see Quintilius comes up to you and notices that you're going through and trying all of the foods, and he says, "Hey, so what do you think? It's pretty magical foods, right? Did you know that they're infused with magic?"
I thought I saw something like that happening.
Yeah, they're all of these dishes, they include a magical ingredient to give it, just a little bit more flair. Do you mind if I join you as we go through and go around and sample them? I heard that you did really well in the cooking class, and I would like your opinion. I heard you have a really good palate.
I mean, that's more Telvin's thing. He's got the great palate, and he always has magical ingredients in his stuff. He calls them peppers, I think.
Oh. Huh. Well, maybe I should go talk to Telvin then.
If you want to, I mean, you can come around with us. He doesn't still hate me for what I did in his room last year.
He doesn't seem to know that it was you.
No, I crawled through his little tunnel. He knew.
Oh, that's right. No, he does know it was you. He seems to not worry about it.
He suppressed that part of the year.
He did.
If Rosie says it's fine, then
Yeah, it's fine. No worries. Okay, so the three of you head over to the next snack table, and you see that There are some midnight-colored mushroom caps with blinking phosphorescent spots stuffed with crumbled cheese in it. As you take a bite, I need a deception check from you, Felfiz.
Okay. Oh, a little creepy, a little worrisome. No, that's not great.
So it is apparent as soon as you take a bite of it that this is by far the worst thing you have ever tasted. And Quintilla seems to think it is the best thing ever. But unfortunately, you are not able to convince him that you agree. As it is clear from the look on your face, and Rosie kind of gives you that whole, it's okay, no worries, just spit it out if you want, it's okay.
Did he make this food?
Maybe. Maybe. He goes, okay, well, clearly that one wasn't up to your taste. I guess I'll go find Telvin and maybe have him try a thing. You said he likes peppers, yeah?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
strong like Dragonborn.
Well, I've got the perfect things then. I will actually, you know what? I'll go around and I'll get a plate together and I'll just take it to him. That'll be even better. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna message him and warn him that this is coming.
Okay.
I did not mean to sick this guy on him.
All right. So,
But I will add, listen, based on what I suspect is this guy's cooking, eating him might be doing him a favor, so nobody else has to eat this crap.
all right.
And I'm sure I got a glare from Rosie.
You did. Actually, you got more of an eye roll and then a glare. Yeah.
We're not supposed to be encouraging him to.
So you see Quintilis just like bouncing around the room, getting the samples of food before heading over to Telvin. Now, Squaggles, what are you doing? Actually, Squaggles, give me a D6, please. Or did we lose? There we go, 5. Okay. So Squaggles, as you're kind of sitting there off on your own a little bit, you notice that that one of the Aurora actually comes up and sits down next to you.
Oh man.
Hello.
She says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Everything's bright and shiny.
That's good. Did you know? Supposedly one of the founder dragons will be a surprise guest of honor at the masquerade.
Ooh.
Isn't that cool?
It is. Do you like dragons?
I do.
I've got a friend who's like a gem dragon. They're very shiny.
You're talking about Telvin, yeah?
Yeah, are you in any clubs with Telvin?
Not that I know of, but I would.
Do you think that this celebration dragon you're talking about will look like Telvin, just a lot bigger?
I don't think any of the founders were gem dragons, but well, tell me about Telvin. What? I mean, you said he's a gem dragon. Do you think that is he seeing anybody right now?
I don't know. It's not something he's ever talked about. He did just come back from a trip from home. He likes to joke about eating his friends, and he's a very good cook. And let's see, he's very good at making funny jokes about wanting to throw me or leave me behind. He's hilarious.
Oh, okay. You think he'd be open if I went over and talked to him?
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. Awesome.
I think that if you talk to him, good things will happen. And I'm gonna give Aurora guidance as I tell her her star sign fortune.
Okay. All right. You see, she gets up and very nervously comes over and sits next to Telvin. Seems Telvin is a very popular guy tonight. All right. Eivor, what are you doing? Roll me a d6, please. Okay. So,
Well, I was people watching, but I
as-
have a feeling something's going to happen.
as you are people watching, yes, you see that one of the well, actually, it's your buddy from the lab comes over and sits down next to you and proceeds to, without any like, hey, and anything past, hey, how you doing, proceeds to tell you all about their recent break, which they spent reading everything by their favorite author, mastering an esoteric game, and just trying to build up their room to fit enough of the items that they need for this year. So you are stuck with this guy just talking your ear off.
Mansplaining.
Yes, very much mansplaining. Very much. At one point, he does tell you, since I was here all summer and working and whatnot, I heard that some of the professors want to seek to change the Mage Tower game for the sake of students' safety, since some of the students oppose it though, but I don't know where I stand on it, And yeah, so with that, he just
Kind of politely nodding along, making agreeable or disagreeable noises as necessary. Just being like, dude, I'm here because I've got to be.
All right, Sora, give me a d6, please. We'll see if Sora can come up with one that's... And then, Telvin, you get to be next with all of your little very popularness. Did we lose Coop? We did lose Coop. What happened to Coop? Oh, he said be right back. Okay, well then we're going to jump over to Telvin first then. Telvin, you see, before Aurora gets to you, Quintilis brings you this plate of one of everything that is currently out for food display. You see a couple of what looks to be eel rolls. You see some cheese puffs. You see a dip of some sort with some toasted crackers. You see the midnight mushroom caps. You see pickled black lotus root. And you see what looks to be a chilled vegetable roll. And Quintilis says, so Felphus said that your palate is amazing. I would really like your feedback. If that's okay. If it's not too much effort.
Little did he know I have often eaten eel, other strange ingredients from faraway plain. Okay, I will try food.
Okay, so what would you like to start with?
I'll start with eel.
Okay, so it is an eel roll with sticky rice, jalapeno infused, honey ginger sauce, and wriggling eels.
Even that I have brought jalapeno to nacho bar is a welcome spice.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a Give me a con save. And then give me a deception roll, please. Okay. So, what do you think of the first food item that he has on the plate for you?
Jalapeno is good, as is ginger, but together with sticky rice is strange combination.
Okay.
Ginger is very potent flavor, and jalapeno is potent as well. Best to use ginger when a small amount and will accent flavor of ginger, not clash.
Oh, okay. That's a good note. Okay, perfect. I like it. Okay. Well, the next one I've been working really hard on. I don't know if they have it where you're from, but back home we had these. They were like cheese balls, but they were not just solid cheese. They were like this puff thing that like pops in your mouth with this, and it's got this super cheesy flavor to it. And I kind of use that as inspiration to make these. And you see, it is an exploding cheese puff that pops in your mouth with the cheesy flavor and illusory fireworks. Give me a con save and a deception roll, please. Perfect. So as this cheese puff, as you pop it in your mouth, as it pops with the cheesy flavor, there is actually a pop of dust inside of your mouth, and you start coughing very loudly.
Ugh. Yeah. Ugh.
I assume from the look on your face that you don't like that one?
That one is good concept, but maybe different kind of cheese.
Oh.
And if illusory fireworks is for presentation, is not going to look good unless chewing with mouth open.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. I like it. Okay. All right. And you see, like, at this point, he pulls out this little notebook, and he's now making notes.
Better quality cheese is needed.
Okay. Perfect. This next thing, this is you eat it with the crackers. I really hope you like this one. I worked really hard on this one. And you see the dip is kind of got some what looks to be illusionary flames around it, and it's a fire beetle paste with scorchingly spicy dip limed in illusory frames, served with toasted crackers. So give me a con save and a deception roll, please.
They have yet to be beaten by spice found here in prime material plane.
Okay.
Streak continues.
Okay. So tell me about this one. What do you think?
It's chewing slowly, letting full use of palate. This one is not bad. It's needing fine tuning, but is workable.
Oh, okay. What? Any suggestions on what to fine tune? I mean,
Perhaps.
Is this a good cracker to use with it, you think, or?
Is okay. Is when dipped in crackers, is a cracker is not highlight of dish, is dip.
Right. I want to make sure that this is the proper cracker to go with this dip, though.
Is fine.
Okay.
With heat is important that how to say is It's important that heat is not just heat for heat's sake. Need flavor in heat.
Oh,
So maybe adding something that will temper heat towards back end of pellet, so that you don't give people heartburn.
oh, okay.
Maybe try lime or peanut butter,
Oh.
something to just temper heat on back end.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Yeah, I can totally do that. Okay. Perfect. This next one, Felfis didn't like this one. This is the one that they tried and they didn't like. But I hope you do. We found these midnight mushroom caps and I filled it with some blinking phosphorescent spots. Or I filled it with crumbled cheese. Like it had these super cool spots. I figured it would be really cool. Give me a con save and a deception roll, please. Okay. Okay, so tell me about this one.
This one is best word for it. Gross.
Okay.
Yes. Mushroom cap and crumbled cheese is not good combination. Texture, bad. Cheese.
I thought that mushrooms were supposed to be stuffed with cheese.
And possibly, but not this type of mushroom.
Okay.
Hang on, let me try another one.
Okay. I get that. That's good feedback. I will make sure to get the right mushroom next time. Okay, got it. Okay. Well, what?
Remember, with food is good rule to follow fat rule.
Fat rule?
Yeah, fat. Flavor, appearance, texture.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, okay. That makes sense. Okay. And you see the next thing on the plate is a chilled vegetable roll in grass leaf wrappers that and he says this one kind of has more texture kind of thing to it. It feels like they shatter when you take a bite. You've got some crunch to it.
Use vegetables should be safe.
Give me a con save and a deception check, please. Okay. So what do you think of this one?
This one is fine. It tastes good.
Okay. And the last item that I have is the Lotus Root. I hadn't made this one before. But we had some Lotus Root that got brought to me from Witherbloom, and it's kind of cool. It turns your tongue purple.
Well, I am already purple, so I will try.
Okay. Give me a con save and a deception roll. All right. Okay. What does he notice about your response?
Very sour-looking face.
Okay.
This is very bitter. It is like eating rind of lime.
Okay. Okay. Huh. Well, thank you, Telvin. I appreciate the feedback. Guess I'll cut down on the pickling of this one then. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate your assistance. I hope that I can cook for you again sometime
Sure.
And you see, like, he goes off, and he kind of goes off in the, in a corner, and is working by himself in this notepad of his, making comments and whatnot. All right. Let's see here. We do not have a Cooper back. Okay.
Me and Rosie are gonna go try and rescue Eivor.
Okay.
I feel guilty about sticking Quintilis on Delvin, so I'm gonna.
Delvin can just eat him.
This is true.
That's fair.
Well, I don't know. He thinks this stuff tastes good. I don't know how he eats himself. Weird.
I think maybe he's just deliberately trying to poison Telvin under the guise of, I thought I did a good job cooking.
Maybe.
But that seems like way too smart a plan for him, so maybe not.
True.
I got the feeling of it's frustrated. He just wants to cook and his family won't let him. So he has to cook here. And tasting some of his food, I know why his family won't let him cook at home.
As you warn Eivor not to eat the food that is around. Okay.
Oh, no, I was not planning on it. I can smell it from here.
Okay.
I mean, you have nachos on demand at home, so.
You do. Squaggles, please roll me a d6.
Now we need endless tortilla chips.
1. Okay. So, Squaggles, as you and Sora, and actually Sky kind of hanging out, just sitting around hanging out with each other, you kind of overhear one of the conversations going on, between some of the professors. And you kind of catch it that there's an ailment going around campus. Several of their students have said they haven't been feeling well. And it's kind of turned into more than just like 1 or 2 students. It is several students.
The food?
It's not the food. Right? No, it's not because he cooked. But they don't know, the professors don't know what is causing it, because it's from what they understand, their students that are getting sick are not, like, it's not all one group or another. It's very, like, it's not just third years, it's not just first years, they're very separated students, but they're all kind of getting sick. Now, while you overhear that, you guys do get in this reception that a student committee organizes the masquerade, and its leaders seem to use the reception to get other students excited about this event. You learn throughout the academic year, third-year students will periodically be assigned tasks to help prepare for the masquerade. For the most part, the committee will handle, like, the decor, the menu, the entertainment, and so on. But they are always open to suggestions if anyone has suggestions. Otherwise, you will be asked to help out periodically. Due to the fact that this group has become so close, you will be asked as groups to do the necessary things. And succeeding in these periodic assignments, tasks, will go towards your student points. as they have been reset for the year.
I feel like Began would sign up for dance committee, but I also don't want to volunteer for something and find out she doesn't want to do it.
Okay. All right. So, is there any interactions that anybody else would like to do within this reception?
I'm assuming I will buy the drink and offer to buy Aurora one as well, since she is sitting there.
Okay. And Aurora does come up and sit next to you. And she says, so your friend Squaggles said you just got back from your homeworld? Where is that?
Is Mechanus is plane of law and order.
Oh, that's really cool. Is there a lot of dragons there?
Is a lot of dragons from family. Yes, I have a big tribe.
Law and order. Thank you, Tor. She did the dun dun dun. Thank you, Tor. I thought it. I was gonna go find it, but you beat me to it. All right. Good job. Okay. She says. That's you said there's a lot of dragons in your family. That's really cool. I've never actually seen a real dragon before.
Oh. Is a great grandmother is still dragon.
Wow.
Many family, even in newer generations, are dragon. Is three split from dragon to dragonborn.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that's how that worked. I've always been interested to know how dragonborns happen. That is very cool. That is very cool. Well, thank you for the drink. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. You are a Shadow Brigade, I believe.
I am. Really wanted to be on, a group that had something to do with dragons or whatever, but I got put on the brigade instead.
Don't feel too bad. Only group after dragons are Dragon Posse. And there is no dragons. So there's no posse.
Right? I mean, there's that, I guess. Yeah. But it would have been cool to have a group that says dragon in the name and, but that's all right. Maybe we're the shadows of dragons. I don't know.
You could be Shadow Dragon Brigade.
Oh, that's good. I wonder if they'd be willing to change the name of our group.
They may as well. But they're saying, new year, new me. And be new you. Shadow Dragon Brigade.
That's good. I like it. I'll have to bring that one up at our next get together. Okay. That's awesome. So, if it's new year, new me, what is your new thing for this year?
I don't have new thing specifically. I have trying to help family.
A family man. That's impressive.
I am one of the older siblings in my side of family, so I have a lot of responsibility to younger dragonkin in hatchlings.
Oh. Wow, that's pretty amazing. How many siblings do you have?
23.
You see her eyes just get huge. She says, "You have 23 siblings?"
Is big tribe.
Yeah, I complained about having 2. Jeez, I can't even imagine.
Yes, he has 13 sisters and 10 brothers.
Wow. That's amazing. That is amazing. And you see, like, she's just kind of staring up at you, and this is weird because you've always had Aurora being, like, she's a Witherbloom student, very dark, mysterious. Apparently, you found her thing.
If that is the case, I will take off sunglasses and let her see clockwork pattern in both eyes.
You see, she just stops and she just stares at your eyes. And she says, "That's amazing. How, oh, wow."
Is rare trait among dragonborn in my tribe. Few have it, but is strong connection to mechanics. Therefore, strong connection to clockwork magic.
I heard that you had something to do with clockwork. I thought maybe like you made clocks or something. I didn't understand what they meant. So that's
Is plane of mechanics, is plane of law and order, is opposite of chaos. So clockwork magic, how to say, stabilizes chaos. It makes everything as it should be. For instance, you have heard spells or creatures that have abilities that either make harder to resist spells or make easier to resist spells.
right.
Yes?
Right? Yeah.
That. So a clockwork can see that effect and stabilize magic that alters it and remove it. So no harder or no easier.
Interesting.
Yeah. Also has general manipulation of time and such. For instance, let's see. Would you like to see magic trick?
I go to a magic school. Of course I would.
Yeah, but this trick you will likely not find anywhere else. Have you heard of the Bastion of Law?
No.
Yeah, okay. And he will look at her, left eye will shimmer, and we'll say 2 sorcery points
Okay.
to spend on Bastion of Law. So a glimmering ward will appear around Aurora
Uh-huh.
with clockwork pattern, hand moving slowly like clock.
Okay.
And to demonstrate, I will raise back of hand and swing it and hit ward, and hand will be reflected by it, but it protects her from damage.
As you go to like backhand her, you see her flinch. And as soon as that ward hits your hand, hits the ward, she looks at you and she's just like, "That's amazing. It's kind of like shield, but not. That's amazing."
Yeah, I am familiar with shield spell. This one is more durable. Shield is temporary, happens 6 seconds gone.
Right.
This is empowered by magic of sorcerer and can
wow.
withstand multiple hits.
That would be amazing. Wow.
That is also part of clockwork sorcery. And as you see, he will start talking to her in her mind.
As you do that, she's like, "Oh, that's cool. That's very cool."
Yeah, it is cool.
Mm-hmm. That is very cool. I haven't learned how to do that yet, but that's on my list of things to be able to talk to somebody in their mind.
That is innate feature of Gen Dragon.
Wow. You've been able to do this the whole time?
Yeah.
That's really cool. So, like, you could, do you have to see the person to do it?
Technically, yes, but it can be anyone I see within around 30 feet.
So, like, you could, oh, you could tell somebody the answers on a test if you needed to.
Good.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Alright, and as this conversation continues, what is your intention for it, Telvin?
I guess to get to know better,
Okay.
and also by end of conversation, invite to pool party.
Okay. Alright. Sora, what are you doing during this situation? Roll me a d6, please, as I saw Cooper got back. Or did he run away again?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Roll me a d6, please.
Sure thing.
A 6. All right. So as you're watching and just kind of people watching with Squaggles and Sky, you catch that there are some of the students of the dragon posers and that seem extremely anxious and you kind of you catch one of them, you kind of catch a comment, and it seems that the dragon posers are still waiting to hear from the faculty on if they will be allowed to attend the ball, as they were the ones that, well, no, actually Shadow Brigade lost. I got that wrong. It's the Shadow Brigade that is
Shit out of luck.
wait, yeah, because Dragon Posers had 305, Shadow Brigade had 285. So, the Shadow Brigade, sorry about that, Cooper. It's the Shadow Brigade members that you see are very anxious, waiting to hear back if they're going to be allowed to go to the masquerade or not.
Because they failed the star students
Because
thing?
they failed their Star Student Challenge, yep. The faculty is still hasn't decided if they are going to allow them to attend. However, they are required to still participate in the things leading up to the masquerade ball. Yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, so you catch, like, it's very, like, a very drama-based situation, as you catch that the Shadow Brigade people seem to be, like, going up to the professors and making small talk and very much trying to, look at us, we're great students, all this stuff, trying to convince them to allow them to go to the ball.
Do we notice this?
No, you don't, but maybe some of the others might.
I probably will, because Rosie's Shadow Brigade.
Yeah, you
So-
would know about the hesitation, yeah.
Would Aurora have brought it up in conversation?
I would say sure. She could bring it up in conversation.
And if if so, can we talk to professors about it?
You can. Now might not be the greatest of time, but you can.
Are they making decision tonight?
They are not. They are supposed. No, it is. They are going to see how the brigade does in the upcoming required tasks, and make their decision there, and how they are doing within the Star Student Challenge for this year. Yeah. Now, you guys see that eventually, kind of out of place of the laughter and conversation, comes a very uncomfortable groan. And you see two students, you see Greta and Jav, escorting out Xanther. And headed towards the tavern doors. As they pass, Beacon...
Does he look drunk or sick?
He looks sick. But as Greta and Jav kind of come by, they say, don't worry, it's just one too many eel rolls, I guess. And you see that they exit. And Xanther does not look good at all.
Must have been something he ate.
All right. So as they seem to leave and take Xanther back to his room, is there any other interactions you would like to do?
What time of night is it?
It is about 10 or so.
If it is late and it is dark, I will walk Aurora back to her dorm.
Okay. Alright, so you guys head out and you see Telvin and Aurora head out together. And Telvin, you easily enough walk her back to her dorm. Having a fairly good conversation while you do. She's very much that person who wants more information about you and dragons and whatnot. Yeah. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Then I'll walk Rosie home and hang out for a little bit.
Okay. As you guys do, you walk out and you head home. Okay. Okay. Alright. So then, anybody else? Have anything else that you want to do?
Did we successfully get Eivor away from that guy?
You did.
Okay, 'cause I would not have left
You did. Sorry.
stuck with that guy.
No, you did.
Nah, you're good.
You did. Yeah, no, you did. You're good. And let's see here. At one point, let's see here. Sora, Squaggles, you guys see that Lorraine and Mina come walking up to you guys. And
Hey, Lorraine.
Hey, Mina. How you been doing?
Fine. What's this? I know you guys won last year, the whole Star Student thing, whatever. But it's the Mage Tower game that I have an issue with. We should have won that.
Oh. Well, you know what? How about I tell you your scholastic fortune? Or your love fortune? Or your, prosperity fortune? You have to pick one of the three, and maybe that'll make it up.
It's not gonna make it up. But I know
Well,
it can.
it's free.
I know it can.
And
Okay.
what's that?
Probably a little intimidated
Okay.
by me now at this point.
Can I hear this happening?
Give me a perception check.
Shit. Because there's no way this is going well. Fuck.
You see that they walk over, you don't hear what they've said.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Because, well, Squaggles is always getting into shenanigans, even on accident.
It's true.
So,
It's true.
Do they like seem aggressive?
They do seem a little bit aggressive, yeah. And you do catch that, Eivor, like, they walked over, but now they seem a little more aggressive. And says, Mina kind of turns to you, the three of you guys, because Guy's right there too, and says, we challenge you to meet in 2 days' time at the Fergale Repository on the Prismari campus.
A duel?
Not so much a duel as just a challenge.
Do you have any idea what this challenge is before we agree to it?
Well, let's just say there's a lot of stuff that you can find within the repository. And the one who finds the best item first will win this challenge.
Sounds like a Rick scavenger hunt.
That's just what I was thinking.
Susan, as you was talking that, I will do this. Not twice, just once. To Eivor and tell her what she told us.
Okay.
oh, cool. I get up and I walk over. Walk up and scavenger hunt, huh? What are we gonna be looking for?
Depends on what you can find.
That. And what is this supposed to prove?
Proves that we're better than you are. See if you even show up.
Okay, look. This whole system is fucking stupid. It's fucked that your ability to play some shitty sport affects whether or not you get to even really participate in this goddamn school. It's fucked. It pits us against each other in a way that's really fucking unhealthy. And you shouldn't be fighting with us about it. We're not trying to sabotage you. The game is rigged from the get-go.
Whoa.
We should...
Eivor, have you thought about running for, like, student council president? That was really
fuck.
good.
No.
Maybe you could change it.
The whole... We should
Do
be...
they even have a student council? I don't know.
No.
We honestly... It should be set up so that we work together to build each other up, because nobody really works alone like this. Outside of this stupid... I mean, we're learning a lot of magic, but we're hurting each other at the same time. The whole point of clans is to work together to protect each other.
So
We're not your enemies.
So it sounds to me that you don't want to step up to the challenge. If you don't want it to be a scavenger hunt, it can be a simple duel.
They really don't want that.
I like the idea of a scavenger hunt. I also think you're gonna win, because you did really well on your prosperity fortune. Sorry, I did it without consent, but you did pretty well. The stars are shining brightly on you.
Look.
Also, we always agree to do these things. Let's just agree.
We do. However, we already kicked your asses in whatchamacallit, this
Mage Tower.
Mage Tower. Thank you. We're doing very well academically. We've beaten everybody we've played in Mage Tower, which I know is, I don't care for the sport, but we're good at it. And all our extracurriculars, we've done well at too. I don't understand what we have to prove to you, because we're already beating you at this stupid game. We're already winning. What do we have to prove? I'm sorry that that things are going the way they're going for you and for the Dragon Posse, but what do you want us to do?
Lose.
Just lose.
I flip her the bird and I walk out.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep my telepathic bond going. I'm like, we can't do that because of the way the system's built. And I'm not gonna walk into a trap you're gonna set to try to show us up.
Okay. Alright, you leave. Alright, anybody else have anything else that they would like to do? That leaves Sora and Squaggles in there. What do you do when you see Eivor walks out?
Listen, Eivor has a point about all of this. But, you really want to prove yourself.
We're better than you, that's what I want to prove.
I'm not even there, I can't be laughing, but I'm laughing.
Yeah, like, we've consistently been the top students for 2 years running. And we've already proven that we're better. Like,
I guess
I'm
this
an
is for their
underdog.
self-esteem, mostly for themselves. Just for want to beat us.
They're trying.
They can try.
Also, it's a real shitty move to go up to Smuggles with this, because they know he'll just go with it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I saw the...
You do.
Yeah.
And so you see Squaggles and Sora, you see the two ladies there like, well, if you change your mind, 2 days time. See if you guys are heroes enough to show up on the dueling ground.
If we saw, but don't hold your breath.
And you see that they walk off.
Yeah, like,
Not a
they
dice
never
is not
set
that
up
bad.
any kind of, like, official, like, rule set. They just said, we challenge you, show up in 2 days. And they...
I tried to ask, but they just want to be a surprise, I guess.
Like, that whole exchange was not quiet.
Nope.
What do the people in Dragon Posse look like? Like, the ones that I assume would have been watching.
You noticed that, well, actually, give me a perception roll.
Well, actually, I walked out.
We'll retro it back for you looking around before you walked out. Give me a perception roll.
Please roll. God damn it!
Can I use my SC for that, Susan?
Sure,
What?
reroll.
Dude, I cannot roll good on perception tonight.
Nope. The ones that you could spot without it being super obvious, you saw they just kind of were watching the interaction to see if it worked.
That's just enabling their bad behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, all right.
What are the rules for challenges like that? Is there like like a protocol you're supposed to do, or is it even allowed?
It's a good question.
Last time we were invited to something to sneak in a teacher's place, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's.
But that was everybody.
Mm-hmm.
No,
from-
everybody was there. We're the only ones who went in.
Well,
Right.
yeah, but the challenge was issued to everyone.
This is just directly
This
to
was
us.
the
Challenge
bitter.
us to the singing contest.
Yeah, it's right up there with the singing contest. So, yeah, you can, you don't know what the rules are for challenges of this sort. Usually, like, somebody challenges you and you go do the challenge. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of, rules necessarily set out for this. So as you guys, as the evening winds down, it seems that Mina and Lorraine have currently taken your answer of that's bullshit and we don't need to do it kind of situation. Just they kind of keep looking over at you guys sitting there, Squaggles and Sora, and just kind of a look of, yeah, they're too chicken to do it. Yeah,
These are like bad 90s bullies.
very much bad 90s bullies. Yep.
Like, what would we even be scared of? We've beat them multiple times at multiple things.
Mm-hmm.
There's no logic in 90s bully.
No, there's not. And so, at the end of the evening, you find yourselves all back within your dorm room. Eventually, Felfiz joins you. And Began eventually joins you as well. And so, all of you are kind of around. And it is right there. We're going to take a quick break and we will be right back, as that took a little bit longer than I expected it to. So, all right, guys, we will be right back. welcome back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are back in the dorm room of our Haven's heroes after they had eventually all gotten home from the Bow's End Tavern, where a reception gathering was being held to go over and get, well, pretty much for the crew that is running the masquerade ball to try to recruit people. But also had some other interesting interactions that happened as well. So, it seems, my question is, Squaggles, did you get a chance to invite all of the people that were there last night to your pool party tomorrow?
I meant to. I kind of forgot. Well, I can go around and tell them now, though. What time is it? 3 in the morning? Alright, I'm going!
I was gonna say something like that, yeah. So you're gonna go knock on all of the doors of all of the third-year students?
It's fine. We can do it tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah, this is by the time you all get back to the dorms. Okay, so Felfis stops you from going out at 3 a.m. to go knock on all of the doors of all the third years. Okay. Alright, so...
Too many people know Fireball to just be knocking on their doors in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's smart.
It's true.
Only pool party music.
And what kind of music would your pool party have?
Something that's not this.
That's fair. I like the island vibes for Sky, but no, I get it.
Just like playing what is that game? The village game. What's it called? Everyone plays it with the little puppy girl who's a secretary. Tom.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing?
Yeah, this is like listening to Animal Crossing.
That's fair.
On repeat.
Okay.
That is, we'll try to work on a menu for a party.
Ooh, well, no, in the morning I will cook my idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you guys tell us about this challenge thing?
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like bullshit to me.
Oh, it's absolutely bullshit. They're absolutely going to rig it so that we can't win. So they scrape some kind of hollow victory out of it because they're so obsessed with this stupid system and beating it.
Maybe I am missing point, but we have beaten every challenge set by Dragon Posse and Shadow Brigade. So why would we accept challenge to prove we are better when we have proven so?
That's exactly what I said.
It seems like thinly veiled attempt to save ego.
You're not wrong about that.
It's gonna be, what is it? The Kobayashi Maru, the unwinnable situation where you have to Captain Cricket.
If anything, they should be trying to compete against each other for second place. Avoid being laced. What is phrase? Get on my level. Level.
Agreed.
In West Scavenger Hunt, his most useless contest, and want to find cool thing. What does that even mean? What does that prove? We find cool thing.
I think maybe our super rare item. That's the only thing I think of.
We go to magic school, but everything here is rare item.
And
Except
there's
for
no way they could get a rare item, seeing as they don't have any money because they haven't been allowed to participate in things.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not great.
I mean, I could see challenging us to a rematch with a Mage Tower, but that at least would make kind of sense. But Scavenger Hunt makes no sense. There's no competitive thing in Scavenger Hunt. Unless you rig Scavenger Hunt.
That's probably what they do.
But we have pool party.
You do?
And to be good sport, I say we invite them anyway.
Yeah, but if they start trouble, they're getting thrown out. Literally.
But it seems like it would be, if they want to say that they are better than us, I would rather just duel them. No gimmicks, no fancy games, just a duel. Settle things like dragons. Only we won't eat them. Maybe.
They did say we could do that if we wanted. We'd have to set it up. It's 2 days on their campus.
Prismary, I think that's what they said.
Yeah.
Oh, that is my campus. It just seems like it would be easier to duel.
So how would the duel work? Does first one get hit, get a point? How would that work?
I would assume it rules like any duel where victory is by submission or knockout.
Everybody give me a history check, please.
I'm gonna say, because the problem with magic duels is that there's no non-lethal mode.
You said history, Susan?
Yes, please. Okay. So, Felfiz, you know that you had read of the history of duels here on campus. Traditionally, duels happen within Furry Gale Repository on the Prismari campus. It's only 2 students duel at a time. Duelists must use magic to defeat their opponents. Weapons and magic items are not allowed. A duelist can't receive aid from non-duelists. A duel is over when one duelist surrenders or is incapacitated. And a duelist may not kill another duelist.
So it kind of feels like they were going to invite us to a scavenger hunt. And then be like, surprise, it's a duel.
Yeah, they never said what we would be looking for in the scavenger hunt.
To
We're all big and smug.
Find a very cool item. The best item there is.
It's what duel seems more straightforward and to the point. We could do a team battle.
I guess, like a team of 2.
2 or 3 versus 3, however they want to go about it.
We just did that at Mage Tower. Guys, I want to go on a scavenger hunt. Now that someone said it, I really want to do it.
Don't want to go digging around for useless crap.
Yeah, how much you want to bet they would never tell us what we're actually looking for, and then, like, they said it would be like a competition, so they would know exactly what they're looking for and where it was because they hid it, and be like, oh, you guys fucking suck 'cause you couldn't find it fast enough. Because, you know, they rigged it from the start.
Them and it was never hidden.
That too. Straight fight could work, or we could just start telling people that they're a bunch of sore losers who have to invent rigged games in order to make themselves feel better.
I think some of them heard you talking about it.
I honestly think no matter what we do, they're not going to stop trying to get even.
We'd have to beat them in public setting, but everyone.
We have!
I mean,
Twice.
more true. This is true.
Everybody hears the results of the Star Student Challenge. Everybody saw us beat them at Mage Tower. Everybody saw us beat them last year at the Star Student, 2 years ago.
Yeah, the Mage Tower thing, that's a pretty big deal on campus, isn't it? Everybody likes to watch it.
Yep.
Yeah, there were
Stands were
alumni and
packed.
stuff.
Yeah, we didn't just beat them in front of everybody at school, we beat them in front of alumni too. So, if they want to do some stupid bullshit challenge, we can, I guess. But I don't want to enable bad behavior.
We could add stipulation.
And can you explain how?
It's simple. We tell them that we play them or duel them or whatever,
But we set up the rules clearly ahead of time.
And we
With
say that
witnesses from Dragon Posse.
yeah,
Who have no reason to like either of us.
and stipulation is if we beat them, that is it. We are not doing this year, next year, year after.
Well, next year will probably be our last year, won't it? 4th year?
Oh,
Yeah, but the point is that we're not doing some stupid ass pull competition every time they get their fifis hurt.
but this is with Fifi's.
Their feelings. Every time we kick the shit out of them, they don't get to challenge us to get the shit kicked out of them again. It's ridiculous. The competition, they're not, first of all, and second of all, they shouldn't have to be. I feel for them, but we're students. Maybe when we're alumni, we can do something about it. But the whole, you get punished for not doing well, so you have less resources to try to do better, is really bad, and I hate it.
And it's not like we designed this. This is...
No, we're stuck in this just as much as
Wow.
they are. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad we all stuck together. And there's good people in both groups, both the other groups, but they don't seem to work as well together as we do. And that's sad.
It's
But
unfortunate.
it's all and
fault.
unfortunate, but it's not our fault.
It's also true.
It's also, I mean, they do have a responsibility to themselves, but the faculty also has a responsibility to teach. And the fact that the system is designed to punish those who need help is not good. But I'm not interested in somebody trying to stab me in the back because they are having a bad time. Like, I'm not walking myself onto their knife.
Yeah.
We don't
There
owe
isn't
them
even
this.
any good reason for us to accept because it's...
Because it's so obviously
Wrong.
them throwing a tantrum. I completely understand why they're upset, but it's not our responsibility.
We should make them duel Dragon Posse before challenging us again.
That
Yeah.
will not solve the problem still. They're
No,
still
that'll
hating
just
us.
pass the problem on to Dragon Posse, and I don't want to deal with this whole thing. Is so stupid. But it's what we're dealing with, so...
Which one did we beat in dance competition?
Yeah, we're
We just need them at everything.
we're consistently doing everything better than everybody else,
Wait,
and we
which
have
one?
been from day one.
Which one did I beat at the skate park?
Both of
Everyone
them.
again.
Oh, what?
We have again, Delvin.
No.
We've been the top students at literally everything since we got here.
So so I understand. Yes, we beat them at skate park. We beat them at dancing competition, and we beat them both in Mage Tower. And we also went to a faculty building when we first got here, and retrieved book and seeds.
Yeah. And we beat them twice in the Star Student Challenge.
Oh, I guess when you lay it all out in Mage Challenge, I say we tell what's word? What is word? Fuck off.
Yeah, they didn't really accept that last night at the bar, but that might have been because they were a little drunk. Potentially, I wasn't really paying attention. It's just frustrated at the way they were behaving. Understandable, but I am not interested in babysitting them. We don't owe them a challenge. I think we should talk to them and the Dragon Posse as well, because they're going to make everything more unpleasant. But if they won't let it go, I mean, I guess we can curb stomp them again, but it was only two of them. It was Mina and Lorraine. It wasn't anybody else.
I mean, you have to ask how many times you beat the same team before they finally get the message.
I don't know. I think they were just upset and potentially inebriated, and it was only Mina and Lorraine. It wasn't, nobody else issued the challenge. It might be, and when it makes it to Rosie, because I doubt Rosie knew they were going to do this.
Yeah.
Probably not going to go over well with the rest of their team. So we should talk to the rest of their team.
It works.
Yeah, they stopped complaining to Rosie about us the end of last year.
Well, I say we handle pool party first and then deal with other thing later. And if we don't go, we don't go. Who cares? We beat them in stadium full of people. No one is going to care if they beat us in stupid rigged scavenger hunt.
Exactly. I don't know what they think they're going to prove with that. But we should try talking it out with the rest of them. We've got 2 years left of this shit, and I don't want to have to watch my back. I want to be able to trust that these people are not my enemies any more than they already are. We should just be students working together. But they've created a system where we have to fight. And I hate it.
It's good.
Agreed.
I mean, competition breeds innovation, but we're not competing for bonuses. We're competing to survive, basically, and for our futures, and I don't like it.
And on that note, we will go ahead and we will call it for tonight, as I think that's a good place to stop. With the thought of what you guys will do and the pool party that you have to look forward to in the morrow. But thank you so much to my players here. You guys are amazing. It was a truly role-play heavy session today, but yeah, it was nice to see where you guys were as to your summer things and the start of the third year here on campus. Just a reminder, we do have our Dragon of Icespire Peak on Monday and Eberron on Friday, and then right back here Saturday for the pool party. So we will be raiding out, let's see here, I think I just saw that L2 is on. He is. So we're going to raid out to L2S Entertainment. And then we will see you all next week. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And thanks for hanging out at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Thanks, guys.
Night.